In the studio today, we have Dave McComb. Dave is the president and co-founder of Semantic Arts. He's the author of the books Software Wasteland and the Data-Centric Revolution, which is the basis of the presentation that Dave is presenting at Data Modeling Zone Europe on the 18th and 19th of November, a virtual conference that we organize. Dave, please tell us a bit more about the presentation.
Great. Well, I hope you can join us on the 18th. We're going to talk about data-centricity and specifically aligning ontologies, taxonomies, and schema. So I think anybody who's in the audience is involved with metadata, and that's certainly a schema. We're gonna show how ontologies, which is the modeling language for knowledge graphs, taxonomies, which is the modeling language for information architecture, how it's all unified in a data-centric organization. And I wanted to kind of distinguish data-centric. There's a lot of terms floating around out there now that are mostly marketing terms like data fabric, data mesh, data-driven, data lake warehouse, data lakehouse. That's the new one. But data-centric has a very specific meaning. We're gonna unparse this in the lecture, but we say that a enterprise is data-centric to the extent that it relies on a single, simple, extensible, federate-able, shared, and directly implementable model of the information it manages. And that's a giant mouthful. We are going to unpack that. We're going to have a lot of case studies of companies that are on this journey. There are very few companies that are completely data-centric. There are some. We'll talk about them a little bit. And then, once we unpack what that means, we're gonna look at how does having an ontology, a taxonomy, and the schemas to your existing system, how can you unify all that?
Okay, that sounds very interesting, and we are looking forward to your presentation at the Data Models in Europe at the 18th of November. See you then, Dave.